up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. As you can see, I am very loungy. I don't look the hottest, but that is okay. I didn't want to keep you guys, like, since I talked about like the stomach pain that I was feeling, I didn't want to keep you guys like not out of the loop, but I just figured I would update you guys, which I absolutely appreciate everyone's concern and, you know, telling me, you know, make sure you're okay and all of that, which I absolutely was going to. There was no way I was going to ignore it, because I do think that health is the #1 most important thing ever. Like, nothing matters without it. Crap, my battery's about to die. But yeah, I do 100% believe that if you don't have good health, you have nothing. Like, that's all we have. And especially like being so young, we need to make sure that we're like good. So I did go to a urgent care this morning. Tyler made me an appointment. It wasn't this morning, it was at 1. It's way later in the day now. And they, you know, checked my vitals and they told me that I had a slight fever. It was like 99.5. And they checked my blood pressure and they said my blood pressure was a little bit high, and that is kind of common whenever people go to, you know, the doctor or hospitals because of the nerves. It can spike up. And then they also said that because of like how I've been feeling, it could have just been putting a lot of stress on my body. But they didn't tell me to monitor it or anything, but I'm going to monitor it because that's not, again, none of this is anything that I play with. I was looking at like medicines or like vitamins that help, and looking at like just different ways that you can just keep your blood pressure at a good level. My sister actually suffers from high blood pressure and she has to take medication for it, and I do not want that to be me. Like, absolutely not. It really just said like exercise, healthy diet, which I already do. I eat very balanced in like how I eat, but I'm gonna just try to clean it up a little bit, just because once you're put in situations like this where you feel like your health is being compromised, it like puts you in a reality check. And then it said also exercise, which you guys know we go on walks every single day, but I'm gonna try to add a little bit more to that just to get my blood pumping. And, you know, exercise is never a bad thing for you. Other than that, you know, once the doctor came in, she asked me what was going on. She asked me if I was eating, if I had any vomiting, if I had blood in my urine or my stool, and I was like, no. Like, all of these things, everything has felt completely normal aside from this pain. She was like, all right, well, we're gonna test your urine, do a pregnancy test, which I'm not pregnant, which I didn't think I was because I got my period. Not saying that it can't happen, because I know it can. And they ran it to see if my bladder was okay with like kidney stones and all of that, and she was like, every single one of your tests came back completely healthy and normal. So she laid me down, and she was like, I'm gonna press on areas of your stomach, and then I'm going to press and kind of like pound on areas of your back, and you let me know if anything hurts. And so she was pressing, especially in the area that I told her. I was like, it was my lower left side. She told me that normally where there's a lot of like more or like alert, like something to be more nervous about, is the right side, because that's where your appendix is. She was saying that like your kidneys are higher up, so she's like, your lower left side isn't anything to be as worried about as far as like something rupturing or exploding or something like that. So she was pressing all around my stomach, and she was like, is that okay? I was like, I mean, it's uncomfortable, but it doesn't hurt. Same with my back. And she was like, yeah, if you would have yelled or even like winced or tightened up when I did that, then I would have been concerned, but it just seems more like you're uncomfortable. And I was like, yeah, that's kind of what it is. It's very, very, very uncomfortable. It feels like just like sharp period cramps. So she was like, you know, if I want you to monitor it, and if you feel any more pain, go to the emergency room, because I don't have a primary care doctor because I am not under any insurance yet. I had to let go of my insurance when I left, like when we stopped getting paid from Brennan and Cora, and I am waiting for the open enrollment to get under Tyler's, it's called TRICARE. It's like a military insurance, but I have to wait till January. She was like, you know, since you don't have a primary care physician, go to the emergency room, because they have like sonogram machines that they can do a bit like an actual visual. They didn't have any there. She's like, we don't have any of the machinery. So she was like, just stay relaxed. She was like, are you eating, drinking normally? I was like, yeah. And she's like, are you peeing normally? And I was like, yep. So she's like, yeah, just stay monitored. Make sure you're drinking lots of water, of course. And if it gets any worse at all, she wrote me a little referral thing, and wrote down everything that they already tested me on so that they don't have to do it again. I've just been home on the couch. I ordered some kava because I ate oatmeal this morning, but I haven't eaten since then. Tyler took off from work to take me, which I very much appreciate. And he washed Leonard, so Lenny got a bath. And I'm just waiting for my kava. I ordered kava because I'm like, okay, it's healthy. It's lots of greens, tons of veggies. So I will show you guys my order once it gets here. But for the most part, for the rest of the night, I'm just watching Gossip Girl and just trying to relax, keep myself calm, drink lots of water, monitor myself to make sure I'm okay. Okay. Hi, Lenny. I got my kava. It's hard to like. What are you doing? Tyler's getting ready to go to work to do a Friday the 13th tattoo. You're leaving like right this second? I got a greens and grain bowl with arugula, brown rice, half harissa honey chicken, half roasted vegetables, red pepper hummus, crazy feta, tzatziki, cabbage slaw, Persian cucumber, tomato and onion, fire roasted corn, pickled onions, crumbled feta, pita crisps, and then I got Greek vinaigrette and lemon herb tahini on the side. Just because I don't like super wet salads. Like, I like them a little bit like damp, but not like soaked. So here's what it looks like. Looks delicious and colorful. So this is the tahini, I think. So put like half, a little more than half. I don't remember what this one is. I think it's like a Greek. And I put like half of this one. Very yummy and healthy and filling.
Alright. Let's see a little bit.
So good. So I'm gonna eat this while watching Chuck Bass because we love him. What's up, everyone? Happy Saturday. I am so happy to say, I swear I'm not talking about this after this. Last night before I went to bed, I felt so guilty praying, asking for like healing over my body because of all the crazy things that are happening in the world. Like, why do I feel like I should pray for myself? But I literally, right before bed, I was like, please, whatever this is, heal me from it. Like, I need healing from it. I am so uncomfortable. I am exhausted. Like, and I went to bed and I didn't take any like Aleve or Tylenol. I was like, I'm just gonna not take anything so that I can monitor what's actually happening if I end up waking up with pain. Usually I've been waking up at like 3 or 4 in the morning every single night because of the pain. So I'm like, I'm not gonna take any Aleve. I'm not gonna take anything. I wanna be able to feel it so I can see if I need to go to the ER. I slept from around 10 until 8:30 this morning without waking up once. And this is the first day that I don't feel pain. Like, I am like, and it's not like I was put on any medication, nothing. Like, no antibiotics, nothing. I'm like, what? Like, I don't feel 100%. I still feel a little bit, you know, off, but not 1 ounce of pain in my stomach. And it is crazy to me. So I'm just very, 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 very grateful that I had a full night's rest and woke up without feeling a sharp pain in my abdomen. Like, you have no idea. So I've been taking it very slow. I'm drinking a little bit of coffee right here in my little mummy mug with this guy who, of course, only wants one thing. And I'm gonna try to take him. I need to move my body. I've been literally in bed for 3 days without getting up. Like, yesterday was the first day that I got up, and that was because we went to the urgent care. But I have not moved my body. Like, everything is like sore because I've just been laying down. Like, my back, like, I've been stretching a lot and like having Tyler put pressure when I stretch to like really just stretch my muscles and like my back and my bones and everything, because I've been like achy from just laying down. So I'm actually really excited to go for a walk. I'm gonna try not to do anything too long because I don't want to like exhaust myself, but I cannot wait to walk. Oh my God. Do you want to walk too? Wow, that's crazy. Daddy just wants to go for a walk, but you can't yet. So yeah, Tyler is probably leaving to work in a little bit. Today is Saturday, by the way. And I just want to do one thing today. I want to go to Target and buy myself a vinyl. That's all I want. Just a vinyl, my first record, so I can put on and test the record player. That's it. I just want to hear some amazing music. I'm dying. I already found it on Amazon, a Frank Sinatra Christmas album, which you guys already know the vibes for Christmas. So I'm definitely gonna order that, but I don't need that like right this second. But I'm gonna see if I can find like a classic record, like something really, really good. So yeah, I just figured I would touch base with you guys. I kind of want to do my nails, but I don't know if I have the energy for that right now. I mean, they're all intact. No chips, no lifting, no nothing. And I don't really have much new growth, to be honest, and it's been 2 weeks. So I could keep them for another week. I guess we'll see how I'm feeling. I want to clean up so bad. You guys already know how I feel when I can't clean. I couldn't do my Friday cleaning, which was yesterday. And I just feel like everything is a mess because I have literally just been laying in bed. I have not cooked since Tuesday. Not like me at all. I cook every single day. So today I really want to try making one of the HelloFresh meals that we have. So I'm definitely going to do that today because I do not want those meals to go bad. I was only able to cook one of them. Yeah, I'm so grateful. It really, really does make you so grateful for your body and your health when you don't feel like your normal self. Like, I wasn't sick. It's not like I had a cold or a flu or anything. But it really just makes you so grateful for the body that you have and your health when it's not at 100%. So we're back from our walk. Tyler just left to work. And I'm going to go to Target really quick. I'm gonna go to the sucky Target because I'm only going for literally one thing, although that might not be the best idea because who knows if I'll be able to find what I want. But okay, AirPods are charged because I don't like being bothered when I'm at the store. Let's go to Target. Okay, super annoying. I went to Target and all they had were like They had terrible options. Like, it was all Taylor Swift. There was like one of Karol G, like Tupac, Backstreet Boys, Christmas, like just nothing that I wanted. And I don't really know what I'm looking for, but I didn't want any of those. And then I came to Best Buy and they don't have any vinyls at all. So I'm just like, should I just let it go and take my ass home? Because I've already gone to 2 places. I should have known that the location, the Target location, the one that I complain about all the time, I should have known that they were gonna have whack options because I came last year to get my sister one and I was looking for Usher because she's like Usher's biggest fan. And they didn't have anything. All they had was like Taylor Swift. So I should have known better than to come. I'll just order something on Amazon at this point because, and there's record stores, like because I live so close to downtown, like there's record stores everywhere, but a lot of them haven't opened yet. Like one of them opens at 12, I think. Yeah, one of them opens at 12 and I just don't have the energy really to like keep going to different places. So that's annoying. I'm gonna look when I get home online. I found Frank Sinatra Christmas, which I think I told you guys, but I feel like it's too early to get that and like start playing it. So like I want something before that. Like I'll even take like a Michael Jackson. They didn't have any of that, which is super annoying. Well, I thought I was recording this entire time, but I'm home and about to make myself something to eat. I think I'm going to pot these today. I don't know, I just feel like it'll be good for my mind. Maybe sit outside. It is absolutely beautiful out today. It's really hot, like it's not cool at all, but it is just a stunning day. My avocado tree is letting out leaves left and right. This wasn't here the other day. Well, it was, but it was tiny. This tiny little one wasn't here. I watered it a little while ago. But yeah, it's beautiful out. Just so pretty out. So yeah, I didn't find any vinyls that I wanted that were worth buying, and I wasn't just gonna spend money to spend money. Like I wanted it to be a vinyl that I wanted. So yeah, didn't find anything anywhere, but I think I'm gonna make some pana, mango de pana real quick. I have this pana right here. You can only find it at certain stores. I found it in Walmart the other day, but you definitely have to be like in Hispanic areas. Like pana is not something that a lot of people eat. A lot of people don't even know what it is. In Puerto Rico, this is like a very normal thing. Not tostones, but just like pana in general. Like we eat pana a lot in Puerto Rico. And now that they make tostones of it, they're so much like lower calorie, lower carb. They're just healthy overall. And yeah, they're really good. They taste just like tostones, like just like them. So I think I'm gonna make like 2 pieces of that. Just very simple, light. It's not super heavy. I guess I'll show you guys how to make this. Now, granted, I am not Dominican. Obviously, you guys know this, and mango is a Dominican thing, but I learned from my Dominican friends kind of how to make it, and my brother-in-law, who is also Dominican, like approved the way that I make it. So I'm like, okay. So I'll show you guys. It's very simple. Fill your pot with water. Got it like this. And you're just gonna heat that up on the stove. I'm gonna put a little bit of salt, not too much. I'm trying to keep my sodium down, but it does need salt in the water. And the fact that Tyler uses this, gross. But I need to order some of my Maldon salt, so I'll do that today. Salted the water, and once it starts boiling, you put in your pana. and they're already obviously cut, so you can do 2, 3, however hungry you are. Probably only gonna do 2 because I'm not like I said, my appetite hasn't been too crazy. 3 pieces is 130 calories and 6 grams of carbs. So it's very, very low carb and calorie if you're somebody that cares about that stuff. It's a really low carb fruit. So like my mom loves this because she's diabetic. She has to watch her carbs. Huge in like the keto community. I started eating these when I started doing keto years and years ago, and I just never went back because pana is freaking delicious. I actually have fresh pana from Puerto Rico that my grandmother sent. 2 eggs. And you're going to essentially fry them. So I'll show you guys once it starts doing its thing. My eggs are in here. They are cooking. So I have 2. I definitely said I was only gonna make 1. I didn't even realize that I put 2 on there. My sister called me and just like completely distracted me. Pana is starting to fall apart. Oof. As you can see here, like if I pick it up, it just like kind of falls apart, and that's what you want, but a little bit more. Like you see how this one isn't really like falling? I personally, and I feel like it takes a couple times for you to make it on your own to see how you like it, but yeah, like this, I want it a little bit softer, so I'm just gonna let it boil for a couple more minutes. Once it is done boiling, you drain all of the water, all of it, because pana holds on to a lot of water. I know with tostones, if you do like regular mango, you save some of the water to help like mash, but pana holds a lot of water, so you don't have to do that. I think we're pretty good here. So I'm just turning that off, turning the other one off. It all happens kind of fast. This is a really good fast breakfast or lunch. So I'm just draining all of the water. So here's what it'll look like. It's all kind of like fallen apart. And you literally just take butter, which I'm going to put very little. I don't need a lot, and I'm also just, you know, trying to be cautious of everything. I don't know how much that would be considered, but just throwing that in there. Mash, literally as if you're mashing potatoes. And if you're Dominican watching this, and I'm not doing it your way, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to mess up any of you guys' original anything. I would never even try to make regular mango because I let the Dominicans do it. But like I said, my Dominican friends taught me how to do it, so I just follow what they told me. So it's all mashed, and again, it kind of looks like mashed potatoes, as you can see here. I like mine still with a little bit of chunkiness. I don't like mine super runny and creamy. Like, it's obviously very creamy, if you can see, but I like mine still with a little bit of chunkiness to it. And then you just have to season it. So I'm gonna put cracked black pepper. I'm not saying this is the way you're supposed to do it, a little bit of oregano. I just like the flavor that it gives. I have this onion salt. I'm gonna use this because it's a little bit of a combination of herbs with a little bit of salt. And then I'm gonna use some garlic. Just put that in there. Usually I will put a little bit of red pepper flakes as well. Just a little. Because again, I'm not trying to hurt my stomach. And then you mash it all together. It comes out literally, like I said, just looking like mashed potatoes. So I'm gonna put that in there. I'm gonna throw a couple of pickled onions on top. Usually has salami, fried cheese. It's not a healthy meal at all, but it's that type of campo food where it's gonna hit every single time. It feeds a lot of people for a little bit of money, just like mofongo. So I'm gonna put a little bit of cracked pepper. And here's what it looks like. I'm gonna bring it over here so I can sit down and eat. This is like my first normal sit down breakfast in days. So there it is. You got your runny eggs, and then you have your mango on the bottom. This is very easy to make, and it's just really comforting, and it keeps you full for a really, really long time. Super, super healthy, like incredibly healthy, unless you start putting in like all the fried stuff. But yeah, there is my breakfast for today. I just took the first bite. Bomb. And again, so comforting because it feels like mashed potatoes. The texture is not like mashed potatoes at all. So good. Okay, so I just called my mom to ask her like about all of this. So I have labeled all of my peppers. I have green bell pepper, I have long green pepper, I have ají dulce, which I don't know what that's called in English, but it's another pepper that we use for sofrito, and jalapenos. And my aunt sent these from her trees. These are frijoles. This is what they look like. So she told me to plant these too. They're like little white beans. So why not? Because I have this little thing that we got at Home Depot. It has 7 pots and I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things to plant. So I need gloves. Something calming, something wholesome, something that feels good, isn't stressful. It says to use a bucket, but I don't have a bucket, so I'm just gonna use this because we don't use it anyway. Saturated but not soggy. This is getting my counter so dirty, so thankfully I'm gonna clean it, wipe it down. Add 2 to 3 seeds per pot. Get them in there. This one already? No. Long green pepper. Probably put it outside, but out of the sun. So like here, it doesn't really get sun. So it's on this little table. It's like directly under shade. And then I'm supposed to just let it do its thing, I guess. What's up, you guys? So it's been a lot of hours later. I've really just been laying on the sofa all day watching Gossip Girl, trying to actually rest and just let myself relax. Tyler came home and he's putting up security cameras because duh. And he was in the attic and he's like, I'm gonna go through all of the stuff that's in the attic to pull down your Christmas stuff. And I'm like, okay, look what was in there. My bowls. So they just were not in the proper box, but it's okay. I'll use all of them, I don't care. And I forgot that I had this large one. I thought I only had the little ones. So that's exciting, but I went through all of my bins and it was very, very exciting. I have so much decor, but I'm excited because this house is so much bigger than any of the houses that we've lived in together. Like we've always lived in really, really small houses that I am gonna have so much to decorate this year. Like this table, I'm gonna have like these little things once we paint them and get them all how we want them. I have 2 bathrooms to decorate. There's just so much to decorate now. But yeah, this is my crazy wild Saturday. I've literally just been right here all day long binging Gossip Girl. But I am glad to say I have not had pain, which I am so happy about. I feel myself just a little bit fatigued, but I don't have any stomach pain. I don't think I'm doing anything tomorrow either, to be honest. So we will see. We'll see if tomorrow brings anything. I don't think so. Indy Bell, what happened? I'm gonna keep just relaxing, laying here, and I will check in with you guys either a little later or tomorrow. What's up, everyone? Good morning from me and our massive vending machine thing. It's Sunday, so happy Sunday. It's pretty early in the morning. I think it's like, yeah, it's 9 a.m. I just finished making my coffee, put some laundry to go. I am grateful to say that another day waking up without any pain. I am so thankful. Sorry, there's a plane. I live very close to a executive airport, so anytime I'm outside, you're gonna hear planes every single time. But yeah, it is absolutely beautiful outside. It's warm, but it's not like disgustingly hot, and it just feels so beautiful. Like, it feels so good. And then we're gonna have a temp drop Monday and Tuesday, which I can't wait for. Yeah, yesterday Tyler pulled out all of my Christmas decorations, and it was so exciting. I love that every time you pull decor out, like if you put your decor away, like I have decorations for Halloween, Thanksgiving, or Halloween, fall, Christmas, Valentine's Day, and I think that's it. And it's just like when you put it away and store it, you forget that it exists, and then when you pull it out to decorate, you're like, oh my god, it's like you're shopping all over again. Lenny, what are you doing? But yeah, it's like you're shopping all over again. So he pulled out my bins, and there were things in there that I completely forgot that I had. So it was really, really exciting because I just have so much more space to decorate this year, and I cannot wait. I've told you guys, I want the most magical holiday ever for us in our new house. Even though it's just me and Tyler, we are still a family, and I want our family to just feel really special and magical and all of that. So yeah, I'm so excited. I keep thinking about getting a Christmas tree for our bedroom. I keep thinking about it. A small one, not like a huge one, and then putting like a blanket at the base for like a really cozy sort of feel. I don't know, we'll see. That'll be a lot of Christmas trees, but whatever, I don't care. And then just putting like a ton of lights on it. Like, I don't even know if I would care for ornaments, just like tons of lights so it's really sparkly and twinkly. Definitely think that I need to continue letting myself just relax and lounge, which I know isn't very exciting for you guys at all. It's boring to watch. I received a comment, which I definitely appreciated, of somebody saying that they were like thankful, which it's crazy that like people show their thanks to people that are like speaking out about like crazy things that are happening like in the world. And a lot of people are getting mad at influencers for continuing on with sponsorships and ads and things like that. And I want to give a little bit of a perspective, or like a view into the perspective of someone that does do this full time, where I absolutely believe you should show empathy and acknowledge what's going on throughout whatever. Like, show your empathy to these groups of people that are being oppressed and attacked and all that. 1000%. I feel like it's human to do that. I don't think it's wrong for influencers to continue on with their sponsorships and things like that. And the reason that I say that is because when you go to work, let's just say, whatever you work, a 9 to 5, if you work at a doctor's office, if you work at a grocery store, if you work for the post office, whatever, a bank, you can talk about what's going on, you can do your posts, but you're still at work and you're still getting paid while you're at work, regardless of what it is that you're doing. You could be a nanny, a chef, whatever it is that you do. You still have to work while you're speaking about these things. And it's the same thing for influencers and content creators. They still have to work because this is still the way that they make their money. And again, am I saying that they should be held at a different standard by not saying anything at all? No. But with issues that are like this, that are kind of complex because they're so deeply rooted and there's so much education that's needed from the history, like in my personal opinion, and this is just an opinion, I feel like listening, reading, and paying attention to people that are Israeli and people that are Palestinian is how you're going to learn the most. Not news articles, not reporters that are here in Florida or the United States. It's the people that have gone through and have family currently involved in these issues. That's my personal opinion. That's what I've been looking for. I've been watching TikToks of Palestinians, people that have family in Palestine, people that have family in Israel, American Jews. Like, that's what I've been paying attention to because they know what's going on within their countries, their cultures, more than we ever will. Like, they are experiencing it firsthand. So that is what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for it in influencers. It's just, I'm just not. If a home decor influencer posts, you know, my heart goes to, you know, all the people being affected, blah, 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 like, you know, saying their part, and then in a couple of days has to do a sponsorship, like, they still have to work. Like, if people don't post their ads or sponsorships, they're not making income. Like, and that's what I think that people don't understand. I think people think that it's just very, like, whatever, but the only way that people can continue doing what they do in this type of space is by getting sponsorships, by getting paid ads, by brands reaching out to them. So for example, it's like a system. Like, let's just say, I don't know, Home Depot reaches out to me for an ad and they want to pay me, I don't know, $1,000 for an Instagram post that's due this week. Me posting that video obviously will get me paid, right? Which allows me to pay everything that I need to pay in my, you know, my bills, my credit cards, all that stuff, which prevents me from needing to go get like a 9-to-5 regular corporate job. Now, on the side of the brands, let's just say the Home Depot PR team is the ones that reached out to me. And let's just say from signing the deal with me, they get paid. I don't know, I'm literally just making this up. So by holding that off, if they were to hold it off because of what's going on, they don't get paid. And if they don't get paid, let's say the manager of the team doesn't get their bonus, and maybe the people that are in that position use their quarterly bonus to go on vacation with their family. Like, there's just, it's so much more than just like, oh, these influencers don't care or these content creators don't care. And I think because I'm in this space where, like, I get paid through YouTube mainly, if I don't post, I don't get a check. Like, it's just what it is. The same way, like, if you stop going to work, you don't get paid. Like, there's no PTO, there's no vacation. You can't do any of that in this type of space. So I'm not at all saying, like, not to keep people accountable for using their voices and their platforms, 1000%, because I don't have the biggest platform, and I'll always just talk about it. Just, you know, I'm not giving any opinions. I'm just saying, like, this is awful. What's happening is terrible. Like, these innocent people are being killed on both sides. Like, it's literally heartbreaking. And I watched a video yesterday that literally brought me to tears, because it was a girl who was calling her mother in Palestine, and the call kept dropping because they were releasing bombs at her building. Like, it's just the most heart-wrenching, nauseating, heartbreaking stuff to just watch. And the fact that we can just turn it off and turn on a show to distract ourselves while these people are literally living in a nightmare is absolutely fucking horrendous. It is the worst. Because we're not there, like, we still have to get up and go to work every day. We still have to get up and take our kids to school. We still got to make dinner every day. Like, so I don't at all say, like, give influencers grace, but just understand as well that if they're getting ads and they're posting ads, I promise you they are feeling very uncomfortable posting them, because they don't want people to think that they're being insensitive by posting a Home Depot ad or posting a Brooklyn ad or whatever. Like, it's just, we have to keep working. It's just what it is. And I don't have any ads going on right now. Like, I am only speaking from someone that understands, because in a time where the holidays are coming, I wish I had a sponsorship around the corner. I do. Like, it's just the reality of it. And I just wanted to kind of shed light on that, because I feel like people are kind of upset with influencers, you know, still posting their sponsored posts. And you have to understand that this is a career. This is a job. And the same way, you know, people have to go to work. People have to go to work. So do influencers. They have to do their work. I just wanted to kind of shed my piece on that and maybe give, like, a different perspective, that is harder to understand when you're not in that exact situation, because I completely understand why people are like, wow, like you're just going about it like nothing's going on in the world. I completely understand that. So I'm gonna keep drinking my coffee in my cute little mummy mug. I finally figured out what I want to be for Halloween, and I'm very excited. It's not like scary. I don't do scary. The world's already scary. I don't need to be scared. But I'm super excited. So I'm just going to enjoy. My animals are out here. Where's Oliver? Oh, there he is. Leonard's over there by the pool. So I'm just gonna enjoy this peace that we are so grateful to have. And I will catch you guys a little bit later. I was so excited. I thought that my bell, the Studio McGee bell that I ordered, was arriving today, but it's arriving tomorrow. First it said today, and then it said tomorrow. I don't know. But we just went on a nice little family walk. Come on. Wow, it's so beautiful outside. Like, just completely clear skies. Like, how stunning is it to be able to just wake up and it's peaceful outside is something that's so overlooked. I wish my hammock, I have to have Tyler fix my hammock. I spend a lot of time in the maca when it's nice outside, but my hammock hangs too low, so if I get onto it, I like can touch the floor. But I'm making myself some breakfast really quick. Tyler just left to work. He had to take my car, so I'm stranded. I'm just making myself some scrambled eggs. I'm gonna put it in a tortilla, like a wrap, with a little bit of cheese, like a little sprinkle, and some pico that I have, because I just don't want it to go to waste. I haven't really been like eating my food in the fridge, and you guys know I hate wasting food. That's like, I do not like wasting food. And I have been just not making anything, so tonight I think I'm gonna cook. I thought I was gonna cook yesterday, but I just had no energy. Like, it's like I used all my energy in the morning because I was so excited that I was feeling good, and I was like done by the end of the night. But yeah, I think today I'm gonna end up doing the same thing. I'm just gonna jump in the shower after I eat this and lounge, because I really want to get back into the swing of things and back into like my groove. But if I don't allow myself to rest, that won't happen. I washed my Stanley. I need to get a new Stanley straw, which maybe I should order that. I lost my straw. I have my top, but I lost my straw. So I never have it with the lid anymore, which is dumb. God, I'm so grateful to be feeling better. I know I keep saying it, but it really puts you in, like, your mind into perspective of when your health is bad, everything is bad. Like, goes to shit. Nothing matters. My mom, you guys know my mom is the cutest thing in the entire world. I told her yesterday, I had called her to make sure that I was planting those seeds properly. And I was like, oh yeah, I went to go see if I could find a record, but I couldn't find anything that I wanted. And I was like, you know, I was looking for like Earth, Wind and Fire or like something very classic. She texted me after and she's like, I ordered you a record. It should be delivering to your house Monday. I'm like, Ma, you didn't have to do that. And she's like, well, I wanted to. Literally the cutest human being that exists on this earth is my mother. Aside from my grandmother, but she's not here anymore. I didn't even put salt on it. I'm like so paranoid about this high blood pressure thing. Figured I might as well just edit this while I'm stuck at home. I have nothing else to do anyway. And maybe I can get a Sunday vlog up. So I hope you guys are taking care of your physical health and your mental health in these very crazy times. I hope you're all healthy, safe, all of that. And hopefully this upcoming week we are back on our normal grind. I pray that I'm feeling back to normal and just feeling good, which I think we're on the way there. I'm like 80% feeling better. So I will end this vlog here and catch you guys in the next one.